Welcome to the Bitcoin analysis. Okay, so we are here on the daily. Okay, Bitcoin is been holding this daily support. Okay, it held it 1, 2, 3 times. I said it before on the previous video, and right now we are in this range. Okay, I'm just gonna mark this here temporal. Okay, so we are on this range. Okay, and we are trying to break up this big candle. Okay, as you can see inside this big candle we have a little ladder on the daily. I'm just gonna mark this red. Okay, all my lines on red are daily. So as you can see we have a clearly ladder, okay, to this candle. Inside this candle we have a greedier point as support here. Okay, and today we might turn this not today, yes, tomorrow, sorry, we might turn this candle into the next support. Okay, but inside this little uptrend, okay, we really need to go above this candle here. Okay, so this candle turns into the next big support. As you can see we got a lot of rejections on that line. Okay, so as you can see we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejections on this daily. Okay, on the 4 we had 1, 2, and this one didn't test that. Okay, so we just have 1, 2 big rejections. It creates a big polarity moment over there, and if we go above that we are probably going to see a big reaction, and some of these 4-hour untested candles might not have a big reaction. The price might not have a big reaction on them. Okay, because we are breaking a liquidity zone. Okay, so if I go to the daily again, sorry, we also have a little range uptrend here on a daily. Okay, I don't like this so much because on a 4-hour we actually break this trend. Okay, this red line, as you can see, this candle breaks the trend, so this trend is kind of not possible on a 4-hour. So I don't like that. We still have the trend, of course, but the price might come down to this polarity level here, or maybe to the daily again, and keep the uptrend. Okay, so if I keep on the daily, sorry, on the top we have a range trend here. Okay, and why I didn't mark the top here and bring it down like this, because we have a gap between this second top to the first one. Okay, to the highest one. And if we go to the 4-hour, and we just need to mark the top and the second top, and that gives us the perfect trend. Okay, as you can see today we just hit that level. It was a really perfect test on that trend, and the price just breaks down 2%, I believe. Yeah, 2%. Okay, so if we go to the 4-hour, I just want to show you guys. As you can see, we have a big gap to the top candle over there. Okay, and we even created a 4-hour before that daily. Okay, as you can see, if we mark this top candle, white candle, to the next one, we have a trend. It was broken by this candle here. Let me just turn this yellow. It was broken by this candle, but we need to adapt. Okay, because with this one here we have the creation, the continuation, and we didn't add a confirmation yet. So we did it with this test, right? And we mark this next candle, and that give us also a good downtrend. Okay, I also had something like this before. Okay, it's not bad, but as you can see it's kind of not really accurate, because um, the the highest trend from that range, and you can see that we have a big range here, right? But we also have a really good and big range here. So it's almost a flat trend, because we probably needed to adapt that to something like this, to this top, or maybe to the next one. And it's still a little downtrend, but not that good against that bigger one on the daily. Okay, and I'm gonna keep the 4-hour also here. So what I believe Bitcoin might do on the next hours. I'm just gonna go to the 1 hour. And we probably have multiple trends here from the bottom here. I don't really care about them, okay, because we are clearly in an uptrend. I really care about this controller trend, okay. As you can see, we also have a big gap here between this range and the next one, okay, and this one, it's kind of holding, right? It holds and the price keeps going higher, so I mark the body, sorry, the wick of this blue candle to the next blue candle, okay, the next lower blue candle. And this was also a really good perfect test here. As you can see, the price goes above almost 2%, sorry, and it's now kind of trying to break down the trend. This level might hold, this range might hold the price again, but we are back testing the trend right now actually. So we need to understand, and this is why this is a controller trend. If we hold down the trend, okay, we might go a little higher, maybe to a 15-minute. Yeah, we have a 15-minute candle here, so we might go to this 15-minute candle. It tries to break up the trend, but it keeps coming down on higher time frames, and I believe this is a really big polarity level. But this daily, it's the one that it is holding, okay. So if we go down, okay, I think we have a 4 hour untested candle here, okay. That's the range that I show you guys on a 1 hour, okay, as you can see. And then after that we create a trend. So we can have a little reaction on this 4 hour candle, okay, and maybe even creating the 4 hour range trend here, okay. The price didn't test that. It might be a bullish thing because we don't test the trend, but the trend keeps going on, okay. So that's kind of bullish. I'm not really sure about this one. I really like this one as a controller. As you can see, we are having a little reaction here. Or it might not be enough, of course, because the price on the higher time frames, it's really bullish. But if we are not able to break up this range, we might see a big move down, okay, because it is a really a big polarity level over there. We got a lot of rejections there, and if the sellers win above the buyers, the price is it is going down, okay guys. And since we already tested this daily 4 times, we might just break it, okay, and go to the next range, to the next bottom range, okay. Maybe this candle here that is not tested, or maybe to the next range. As you can see, this range was also not tested on a daily, so we have a lot of levels there on a 4 hour and below to hold the price, okay. So I believe I said everything. On the bullish side, if we break this up, there is only this daily candle as a resistance candle that was not tested, okay. Previous ones are all tested, that's why we have a ladder down, but we still have some polarity levels that can hold the price down, okay, like this one over here. But the biggest one, it's probably this one here, the one that had the fastest and biggest yeah, 8% down after trying to break up this previous high, okay. It wasn't able to go to the creation of the trend, and the price just goes lower and lower, okay. So I believe I said everything about all my levels. Thank you so much, and see you guys on the next video. Thank you.